guys, it's Bailey here from Crochet with Bay. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're returning from my last two videos, because this is my third video, welcome back. I appreciate you all so much. This video, I'm going to be organizing my yarn wall. It is a complete disaster and it needs an overhaul. So as I go through, I'm going to be ranking my favorite yarns, showing you guys what kind of yarn I use. So let's get into it. So I actually forgot to tell you guys what I'm doing in this clip. You see that brown shelf in front of me? Yeah, we just picked that up on Facebook Marketplace and it actually fits all of my safety eyes and everything perfectly. In the white cubbies that I'm cleaning out right now, that's where those little tubs of safety eyes used to be, and I had to squeeze yarn in around the bins. So now that those are off the white shelves, I can really squeeze as much yarn as possible into them. So that's just what I'm doing now, kind of cleaning out the white shelves and reorganizing the yarn so they fit optimally. Ugh. I'm sweating.
Goose wants me to come play games.
I don't hear you.
Babe, Goose wants me to go play games.
No!
How long are you gonna be?
No!
How long?
I don't know. It's fine, go. I know you don't love me. Just want you to know that I'm gonna get you. Guys, it's actually like all fitting. This is nuts. All my acrylic fits in one cubby, except for the Karen cakes. That's different. Hi! What you doing, honey? Hi! Did mommy change stuff? Hi! My God, my Lord. So this is now done. Hi, this is now done. These, look, they're so pretty. They look so good. And then all my eyes fit on here. It's a miracle. And my silicone beads for the hooks. All in a day's work. Alright, so next we have to tackle the Sweet Snuggles and Sweet Snuggles Light. So the Bernat and everything is done, but as you can see, the Sweet Snuggles Light looks very bare bones. So we're going to take all that down, cake what needs to be caked, and then put it all back up and make it look pretty. Okay, so something that makes me feel a lot better when I am like lacking creativity and stuff like that is cleaning my yarn. Like, for example, let's just, okay, like it doesn't look bad probably to you, but to me it's a disaster. So I'm gonna go and do a little bit of a time lapse and just like clean it all up. Okay, so this yarn here and the yarn that's over on this side, that is all Sweet Snuggles size 7 yarn. It is the really thick stuff that I make like really big plushies out of. This I use an 8mm hook with, and it is, for me, easy to work with. I prefer to work with like Sweet Snuggles Light, which we'll get to. But it's just, if I work with it for too long, my hands kind of get tired. I'd say this is my second favorite yarn to use. They just came out with this color. I think it's like lilac or something. Lavender. This past year, I think. Michael's Sweet Snuggles is their brand, Loops and Threads. You can only get this at Michael's. So I go there a lot. What's really stupid is that Michael's says they have like a rewards program for Canadians, but really they don't. Like the rewards program, they're like, do you have rewards, Michael's rewards? When I get to the cash, they're like, do you have Michael's rewards? I'm like, yes. They're like, what's your phone number? They put in my phone number, and then I don't get anything. Like I don't get points, I don't get like rewards. Like I get a 30% off coupon for one item every transaction. Every transaction I get 30% off one item. And when you're buying yarn on a ball of yarn, that's like, it's like saving the tax pretty much. So I would really like to see Michael's up their rewards game for Canadians. Also, they don't have a bulk buying program. I think they used to, but I got in the game just as they got rid of it. So I can't buy my yarn in bulk, which sucks because I buy like 5 balls of each color at a time. If something is like this messy, like if it's in like a skein, like it still kind of looks like a skein here, it looks like it has a center, I'll leave it as a skein. I'll just kind of clean it up a little bit. But if it's like a disaster, then I just roll it into a ball. See how it still kind of resembles a skein? I'll just like do this. I do have a yarn winder, but for the size 7 yarn, it doesn't really, like it's gonna break my machine. So I'm just gonna roll it. Some coral yarn over there that I think I might move here because it, like that section is a disaster. I need more space over there. So if I can move some of the pinks and stuff like together over here, that'd be great. I don't know, actually there's a lot of coral here. The only thing that I have a bunch of these like half balls that need somewhere to go. I think I can maybe squish them up here in between. Oh yeah, because that's a row, that's a row, that's a row. Okay, so we're good. Perfect. That actually does not look terrible. Let's move on to the Sweet Snuggles Light. This is my Sweet Snuggles section. So this center cubicle up here and these ones are all my Sweet Snuggles Light. I gotta move this. This is burlap blanket yarn. It does not belong there. So this is what I mean. And these are black Sweet Snuggles size 7. Like they need to be over here. So I'm just gonna kind of move them onto the couch for now until they have a home on their rightful side. White Sweet Snuggles Light is sold out right now. I'm very sad. So this is Sweet Snuggles Light. This is a size 6 super bulky yarn. I use a 5.5 millimeter. I used to use a 6 millimeter hook, but when you've been crocheting for a while, your tension kind of loosens, so you have to go down a hook size to make up for that. Otherwise you get like a lot of holes in your project, which happened to me. So these ones I want to roll. So by roll, let me show you what I mean. This is my handy dandy yarn winder. It looks like a medieval contraption of torture, I know, but it is not. You loop the yarn in through here, and then you can twist it and it comes into like a cake like this. This was almost a full skein Sweet Snuggles Light that I caked. And that way it's nice and, you know, snug on my shelf. I have this linked in my Amazon storefront for anybody that wants it. I've had it for 3 years now. I recommend it. I'm gonna have a lot of yarn that needs to be caked, so I'm not gonna try and like jump back and forth between caking and organizing. I'm just gonna put everything that needs to be caked on the couch. Then after, I'll record myself caking the yarn. White, you don't really have to worry about dye lots. Dye lots are the colors. Let me show you what dye lots are. This dye lot is 6491. But this one, which I bought a different time, is 9048. So the dye lots are different, meaning that no matter how hard they try, the yarns are going to be slightly different in color. I've bought some yarns that you can't tell they're from a different dye lot. I've bought some yarns that are like completely different colors, but they're the same color. These two colors are supposedly the same color. This purple versus this purple. I can clearly tell the difference. I don't know if somebody else can, but they look completely different. This is more of like a gray texture. This is more of like a pinky purple texture. But anyways, as I was saying, I normally don't cake different dye lots together in the same cake, but if it's a white ball of yarn, you can't really mess up the white color. I just use this black yarn for facial detailing. It's DK weight cotton yarn. I don't know if I want to keep this purple in here because it's technically Chanel Home Slim, which is like the sister of Sweet Snuggles Light. It's the exact same size, exact same texture, but it it's more muted colors and sometimes they have fun designs. So this one is purple tweed. I might put that up on the wall over there. I'm not sure. I have all of my speckled printed Sweet Snuggles Light and Chanel Home Slim colors on that wall. The pegboard wall that Erin made me. The reason I have so many of these ends is because I haven't been able to cake these together because they're all different colors and textures. Like this one, I don't know if you can tell, the yarn, focus, the yarn is so much thicker than this one, but this one is a different color than this one. So I don't know. This one I might cake. It's a little flimsy, but I have like 4 full balls up there, so I can afford to cake this one. My hope is that I can have enough room to make this bottom corner the neutrals section, so I can like put all my grays down here, blacks, and then I can have this top middle shelf up here for Sweet Snuggles size 7, because I'm clearly overflowing in Sweet Snuggles size 7, and I don't know why. I know why, it's because I'm not using it. And I need to. I've been on a really big Sweet Snuggles light kick lately. This one's fine. But again, I don't know if I want to get the tweed colors off the wall and put them on the pegboard. I don't know right now. I have literally 3 different types of gray. 3 different shades of gray. 50 shades of gray. This green is fine. These greens need to be caked. They're the same color, so I think they can get caked. This one might be lighter. I don't think they're the same color. Okay, I've been fighting with myself if I even want to keep this ball, because I don't know if you can tell. Veteran crocheters will be able to tell. This is not what it's supposed to look like. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. Look at how nicely packed together that is. Like, that's unacceptable. So I'm like, do I bother? Because I never want to work with this, so I always just like move on to a new skein. So I'm like, do I even like bother? Do I just throw it out? But I'm gonna cake it. I always feel so guilty throwing out yarn. It's like kicking puppies. Like, why would you do it? This bluebird color from Sweet Snuggles Light is like one of my favorite colors, and I just had a blueberry festival, so I used up a lot of this yarn and it's sold out, and it's even sold out online. So I'm a little scared. This is my last remnants of this color. I like to have at least 3 balls of each color to feel safe. Otherwise I get a little nervous. So like these colors were really popular for a bit. The flower, Sweet Snuggles Light florals, blossoms. But I haven't really touched most of mine. This needs to get caked. Okay. So we have our cake pile. I think that's everything I want to cake. Oh wait, hold on. Pink. And pink. And pink. To be caked still. So this is what it looks like when I need to cake yarn. We're not going to talk about this yet, okay? This doesn't exist. But looks pretty good. I can definitely squish some of this over so that this can have this middle row. I just hate like condensing my yarn space because I know I'm gonna buy more when it comes in stock and I'm gonna have to move everything all over again. But I've been living this way for too long. It needs to change. Okay, quick costume change because I was dying of heat. So you just fasten it onto your table. I like to use like a portable table so I can hold on to it. And yeah, then you just start. I like to do a center pull because then you're not chasing the ball around the room. So you're just gonna loop it. Some people like to try and put it through the hole like a needle. I just kind of wrap it around and through. That's how it goes through. You can find lots of tutorials on how to put the yarn on these if you want to buy one. The reason why I can't have too much tension on this thing, so the Sweet Snuggles size 7 adds way too much tension. So when you're adding too much tension, you'll hear it kind of like go, no thanks. And you have to like hand tension it too. You can't just like let it go. You have to kind of hold on to the yarn, give it some tension, because if you put it on too loose, it's not going to wrap nicely, and too tight, you're going to break your machine. And after this, you will have yarn fluff everywhere, so be prepared to vacuum. I have a Roomba, so I don't really worry. I just kind of let it do its thing. One thing about me, I'm always listening to music on, usually like out loud. I never use my headphones at home unless I'm sitting in the game room with Aaron, because he clacks on the keyboard too much. I'm listening to music on my headphones for this video specifically because I do not want to get copyright strikes. Bad. No. So you guys get to listen to this really nice lo-fi background music that is royalty free. And you just pull it off. Some people like to keep so if you have the wrapper still, the skein, I don't know what it's called, the paper wrapper. Some people like to fold that up and stuff it in the middle here so that they know what kind of yarn they just wound up. That's totally up to you. I know what it is. I buy only 4 types of yarn, so I know what kind it is. So yeah, there's one, and then I just keep going. So I'm gonna turn on some Criminal Minds and zone out while I do this, because it's the only way I can get through it. So morning. As you can see, it is a new day. I am still in my pajamas. Usually I stay in my pajamas all day because I work from home, and that's the best part. So I ended up finishing doing everything here with the I ended up caking all of the yarn that needs to go on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that all up on there now. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. So now I'm going to start on the Sweet Snuggle side of things. So I'm going to move you guys where you can see me. Well, let's get to it. My intrusive thoughts really just want to be like, hold on. I do my dog's water dish so that I don't get all the yarn in the water. My intrusive thoughts really want to just do this. Was it necessary? No. Am I still gonna do it? Yes. Do I need a step stool to reach the top of this shelf? Yes. There's probably right in the water. Right in the water. I guarantee you I'm not gonna get through all of this before my dog wants to go for her WALK. Hi, baby. Hi. No, it's not time for that yet. It's only 9:30. It's only 9:30. She's like, Mom, please? No. No. Go sit on the couch. Thank you. I appreciate the love, but I know it has ulterior motives. Get your butt out of here. I'm gonna separate them into what they were in their cubbies, and then we're gonna go from there. Oh, I forgot that I was rating the yarns. So my first favorite yarn is Sweet Snuggles Light, which is what we were winding yesterday. Second favorite being Sweet Snuggles size 7. And then I will resume that once we get to the rest of the yarn. I find that when the skeins start to deflate like this and you still have a wrapper on them, they get like stuck with each other and it's just not ideal. All right, so I think I'm gonna keep this bottom corner still as like neutrals. Whites, then blacks, then everything else. But I think we did it. Oh, I forgot about that wall. Whew, let me show you the finished product. Look at how much more space. Oh, it's beautiful. Like, this is so pretty. So yeah, I guess I'll keep this half of the cubby for like neutrals for Sweet Snuggles Light, and they can kind of just share right down the middle. I like that. Okay, so it is the next day. Quickly, I just wanted to show off this cardigan that I made like a year ago. It is now like a bit too big for me because I lost some weight, but it is still super cozy. But anyways, today we are going to be working on all of this, the Parfait Chunky wall. So currently I have Parfait Chunky, and then here I have speckled Sweet Snuggles Light, like the bloom stuff, like all this like random speckled stuff that did not fit the aesthetic of my yarn wall. So we're gonna go ahead and take everything down and we're gonna see where we end up. This is a, I should finish this. This is a skunk that is my pattern actually. And I released the pattern, but I just never finished the blue skunk. And I really probably should. It's gonna go in my whip pile. Oh, sunflower, oh, I should finish this too. So many things that need to get finished. I bought these pom-poms intending to make hats last year, but did not. So everything is just gonna get thrown away for right now. I bought these like shelves. I don't know, everything I put in them just like falls out. So I don't know if I want to even use them anymore. So behind here is a pegboard that Erin made for me. Like we bought the pegboard, but he put it up for me. Same thing with this. This was an unreleased pattern. It's like a little raccoon. I don't know what to do because like I don't want to throw it out because like, you know, yarn, but I don't know. Anyways, let's get to tearing this down. All right, you know the drill, time to sort. This is my pregnancy pillow. Bought it on Amazon and I'm not pregnant, but like you guys need to get one for crocheting. Like you can rest your arms up on it and it's just like, it's the best thing ever. When these came out, I like panic bought all of them because it was like limited time only. I'm like, okay, oh my God, I'll buy them. I haven't used any of them. I really just like the single tone colors. I'm not like a huge fan of the speckled colors, but yet I still buy them. I should make it my mission to get rid of as much of the speckled stuff as I can. I recently discovered ice yarns, thanks to Sweet Brie Creations. Oh, we're really bright here. Ice yarns. I have a whole bunch of these that I got in the mail, so I got those. I think I should probably cake that one. Premier Yarns is having a really difficult time with stocking right now. So a lot of people have had hard times finding colors they need. So they've had to resort to getting yarn from different companies, which sucks, but I'll show you guys all the colors that I got when I'm putting them up on the wall. All right. Let's get caking. But just like yesterday, I'm gonna throw on some TV so this isn't like mind-numbingly boring for me. Do you guys have like a show that you watch when you're eating, and then a show you watch when you're like crocheting, and then a show you watch before bed? Because I have all different types of shows that I watch, in all different categories. So like me and Aaron are watching Modern Family while we eat dinner, and then before we go into the bedroom we watch Wizards of Waverly Place, and then while we're falling asleep we watch New Girl, and while I'm alone all day I watch Criminal Minds. Alright, so we are now going to get into hanging everything on the walls now that it is all caked. I always have a really hard time with figuring out what order to put things in on the pegboard walls, the yarn. Every time I rearrange this, I always hate it, and then I redo it, and then I hate it, and then I redo it, and it's a mess. So I'm really dreading this. So if I'm looking at, I have to write this down, this is gonna stress me out. I'm looking at Roy G. Biv. I guess I should probably start with red. See, in my mind, pink always should go beside red because it's like a lighter red. It's like the Roy G. Biv of the rainbow just doesn't work for me, but I'm gonna do it. Cueing music. Still cueing music. So this is Poppy from Parfait Chunky, and this is Cardinal. Those are first. This is Ice Yarns. Some of the new yarn I got, and it is color Salmon, and I think it goes really well with oranges, so I'm gonna put it in orange. And then the other question is, since I'm down here with the orange, should I start down here and go up and then like snake it, or do I start up at the top again? I think I might start at the bottom and then go up. It's like a peach, it's a shell, and like to me this should go after coral, like, because I don't think of this as a pink at all. I think of it more of like an orangey yellow, so I'm gonna put it next. This is all the yellow. I think this is Sunshine, so I'm just gonna stuff that on top of that one. Roy G. Biv G, green. And then you run into greens versus teals versus, like, there's so many colors. Key lime. I love this color. I need to buy more. And then I have this baby green. I have one, so I'm going to put it right there. So I think it should go teal. Then I have this, like, this is Lagoon. I don't know if this is a blue or a green. And you look in the camera, it looks more like a blue, but it kind of looks more green. I don't know, I have like one skein of everything. Okay, so this definitely looks like a blue to me. I don't remember what this color is. This is from Ice Yarns. To me, it definitely looks like a blue. I ordered from Ice Yarns on Sunday, got it Wednesday, and it's from Turkey. This is like so stressful for me for some reason. Hey Siri, is violet pink or purple? Both say purple. I'm doing purple then pink. Sue me. Is this blue? I think I've messed up. I have these pink, I got these from Ice Yarn too. They are pink tweed colors, really pretty. I ordered this color thinking it was, because it said baby, it said like beige or something. And I mean, I guess I get where they were going, but it's, in my opinion, clearly more gray than beige. I thought it was gonna be like toffee from Premier, but it's not. Some shorter pegs that are gonna have to make do over here. That's gotta be good enough. Whew. Okay. I stepped on that basket instead of the floor, and my knee was just like, nope. Stupid basket. That one's gonna make the blooper reel. This whole video is a freaking blooper reel. I'm gonna have to like stack some across the top. I don't know if you can tell. My makeup is non-existent anymore. All right, here we are in all its glory. Finished. 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 Ta-da! Oh, it looks so much better. I feel like I can breathe again. I'm really pissed that like those up here and those didn't fit somewhere on this shelf, but I mean, maybe if this gap didn't exist. I just bought $450 worth of yarn from Hirschner's because they have Parfait XL sprinkles and I haven't used that yarn yet and I really, really, really want to use it. And I also bought Pom Pom, which is like Parfait Chunky, but like with little flecks of color in it. See, that was a lot of money, and it's gonna have to go somewhere. But as you can see, there's nowhere for it to go. Hi guys, this is Editing Bailey here. I just wanted to loop back around to the fact that I never actually ranked all of the yarns, so I'm gonna do that right now. First is Sweet Snuggles Light, which is the lighter version of Sweet Snuggles, you know, in the name, duh. It's thinner, it's a little bit easier to work with, but projects still work up a bit quicker for me in this than in like something smaller than Parfait Chunky. Second is Sweet Snuggles size 7 because it is just so soft and you can make bigger items that you can charge more for in less amount of time. So for profit reasons, that's my number 2. Number 3 is definitely Parfait Chunky because of all the different color options that they have. It is just amazing how many colors they have. Parfait Chunky and equivalent type yarns, you know, ice yarns, Parfait Chunky, Hobie, Hirschner's, they all sell the size, what is that, a size 5 weight yarn. And then my last favorite is Burnout Blanket. It's slowly moving up the ranks because they are coming out with softer and softer versions of it. So I'm really liking that. But as of right now, it's in number 4. Number 5 being worsted weight number 4 weight yarn. It's just acrylic, it's basic, I only really like working with it when I'm working with like cardigans and stuff, like that's fine. But like with amigurumi, it's number 5. Number 6 is velvet. I don't have any velvet here for a reason. I hate it. I hate velvet. Like if I were to do an amigurumi in either worsted weight or velvet, I would pick worsted weight first because it works up bigger than with velvet yarn for me. Anyways, so yeah, let's get back to the video. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that I don't die later tonight from all of the pain that was inflicted. Also remember to like and subscribe so that you get to see all my new content. I am super excited to be in the YouTube video making game. You guys really liked my vlog video, the first video I posted, so maybe I'll make some more of that. But I'm loving this new camera, the Sony ZV-X1. Sony ZV-1F. It's been awesome. Like I can see myself in the viewfinder. It's so much easier to see than when you're holding up your iPhone like this with like the back camera facing you. It's just, it sucks. So now that I have this camera that I dropped fat stacks on, I need to start making it work for itself, paying itself off by making more YouTube videos. So I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.